Well, hey everybody, welcome back to some more wiring fun at the Red Barn. What is it today? Well, I think I'm what you call an early adopter. I just can't get enough of this crazy tech. If it's cool, or if I find it cool and interesting, I got to give it a try. And so today it's the Kaizen Speed relay. This is a solid state relay, and as it must be cool because it says right in the box that it's not from 1985. Not that anything is wrong with being from 1985. Heck, I'm from a lot farther back in time than that. But what attracted me to this is in spite of the fact that I've got the PMU to deal with the elimination of relays and fuses, I still have a need for some, meaning that the PMU didn't have quite enough circuits, and I didn't want to buy a whole other one just for a few other circuits. So I am going to have two relays, one for the electric water pump and one for the power feed that drives the coils. So in any case, these are them, and they are interesting in that they've got a locking approach to the wiring, which is you lift up this piece, click, and when the wire goes in, that drops back down and pinches it, which means you don't have to have a terminal of any kind on it, and passing things through firewalls and other stuff that I don't want to drill more holes in, that can be super handy. But what's even cooler than that is, what I've never liked about traditional relays is the fact that you've got to run power and ground, battery power and ground to both of them, or all of them. And what these guys have come up with appeals to the geek in me, and it's this. If you pop either side of these off, they've got, I believe these are called pogo contacts because they're spring loaded. But what's cool is this thing can be snapped together or clicked together. And now this array is joined, and I only need to put one main battery power and one ground wire to one of them, and the other one picks up the power and ground. So all I'm left with is the trigger wire and the load drive wire coming out of the other relay. Now what's cool about it is if you had a bank of these, you can imagine the wiring savings that would make. Not only that, but again, with these kinds of connectors, it takes 2 seconds to assemble these and get them wired. So it's a lot easier to put together. But the other cool thing, I don't need it, but they also make a control module for these. So however many you've got ganged together, the control module is a CAN bus driven controller, so you can actually have your ECU do things to trigger these relays, etc. So pretty zippity doo-dah, pretty neat, looks the business, fits with the theme of the build and all that good stuff. So oh, and a cool label sheet, right? So there's a little label spot on each of them. In my case, I'll have the electric water pump and I'll have my fuel pump labels. So style points, and you know how I feel about style points. But anyway, there you go, the Kaizen Speed solid state relay. Let's see how it works. More later. Thanks for watching.